Alright guys, so this is just to go over a couple of the TLC items in this car. Last fall I did hit a small deer at a low speed, so I ended up cracking this plastic here, and this little arm which connects here just needs probably this new white plastic piece here. I just haven't really had time to go out and source one, so that's what it needs there. Otherwise it still goes up and down. It's just being held in the corner here. I kind of lodge that there so it'll hold it, but if this is straightened out there, then it'll go up and down with no problems. This panel here is missing. Here's the pinch jack points. So what I think happened here is whoever had this car previously took it to somebody who didn't know what the heck they were doing, and it looks like they jacked it up at a couple incorrect points and maybe ended up scraping it in this section here. So that's really the only area that's starting to have any like surface rust. All I did was it pushed this up a little bit, so I actually had a body shop push this part down, so that way it's no longer just scraping on the door. This is just very minor surface rust. We'll continue towards the back here. The rear valance here, very small amount of surface rust starting there, nothing major. This is the part that bugs me, because my other Southern clean rust-free 240 also has this issue. So where that factory spoiler was, which is basically a sponge, it's just ate away at that. I just covered it with tape, that way it wouldn't get too soaked in the trunk there. Come on to this back side. Still has a factory exhaust, nice and quiet. Like I said, some idiot must have jacked this thing up when they were working on it and didn't know what they were doing. So overall, these are don't have any rot or anything. They're fairly straight. So engine runs great. It turn on, it just goes. I drive it several hours, have no issues. It does have a small power steering leak, very small. I refill it, just top it off every few months. The boots on the tie rods are a bit torn, so I think that's where the leak might be coming from. I just haven't had time to replace it, but it still drives perfectly fine with it. On the interior here, it does have a cracked dash. Typical Southern problem there. But other than that, really clean car. It's got power windows here, power locks. It's got the cruise control options. Cruise control does not work at this time. I haven't really tried to diagnose any of it. There's the controls right there. It's the SE package, so it does come with a rear wiper. I haven't tried to see if that works, because it needs a wiper blade on the back. And then down here is the power mirror switch. The cigarette lighter does not work. Again, it's another thing I just haven't diagnosed. I'm sure it's just maybe unplugged somewhere, or just needs to be rewired. Other than that, yeah, it's got S14 seats. And here's the sunroof. Opens up and holds in place like that. So I'll just give you kind of a total walk around of the car.